It's the untapped resource in the middle of the Northern Territory outback.
Reports indicate it could be as good as any shale play in the US.
It's estimated there could be up to 500 trillion cubic feet of gas in the Beetaloo Basin, enough to transform the Australian energy market and create thousands of jobs.
For an industry, you know, Queensland's tens of thousands of people employed in that upstream industry. So, you know, I suppose it's got the potential to do something very similar here in the Northern Territory.
Santos drilled its first test well in the Beetaloo last year. Chief Executive Kevin Gallagher says it will drill 2 more wells this year. That will give a clearer indication of the Beetaloo's true potential.
And I know everybody's desperate to find out what it really is. I'd say it's exciting, but let's just wait until we get the results of these wells and then we'll tell you what we think it can do.
If those results are positive, Santos could begin producing gas from the Beetaloo by 2025.
Typically, you're looking at a 4 to 7 year period, but ultimately it depends on how long it takes to get approvals.
Mr Gallagher was in Darwin to announce the final investment decision for the $5 billion Morrison offshore gas project. He says it's been made possible because of the bipartisan support offered to the gas industry in the Northern Territory. That's something the company hasn't always enjoyed in other jurisdictions.
But it is pleasing that here, Queensland will enjoy strong support, South Australia, strong support in Western Australia. And, you know, there's a lot of investment needed to fuel the sort of gas-led recovery that the government talks about. And states, as well as the federal government, have got a big part to play in that.
In New South Wales, Santos's Narrabri project has been plagued by delays amid strong opposition and regulatory changes.
What we need in order to invest billions of dollars, where we're getting that return over many, many years, is a stable investment environment that gives us the confidence that we know what we're investing in and that we can get a return from that investment.
And while activists have called for a halt to any new fossil fuel projects, Mr Gallagher says gas has a key role to play in a lower emissions future.
I think the activists have smelt blood a little bit, right? And they're going for all fossil fuels. But the world can't just switch off. It just can't switch off fossil fuels. The energy demand to bring people out of poverty across Asia, Africa, it's there, it's real, and that's not going to stop. Wouldn't you prefer it's Australian gas going into these markets than gas from other parts of the world that are less regulated and less clean?
Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.